Hey everybody, welcome to yet another video. This one we're gonna talk about failure, which is our biggest, craziest fear that we all have. But before we get into that, I'm gonna make a really crazy cup of coffee. Before anything else, let's start with defining what is failure. Have you asked this question before? It sounds a bit weird to me, but it's really necessary to define what failure is. After searching around, I found this definition. Failure in general refers to a state or a condition of not meeting a desirable or intended objective. It might be viewed as an opposite of success. I like this explanation because it takes away the failure label out of the equation. And after you understand that, you will see that failure is just a state, not an identity that you can have. I think big part of the pain we feel revolves around our identity and what other people think about. And most of the time we are suffering because of what other people think about us, or we are afraid of what other people will think about us. And failure helps that deep insecurity. I think the reason that we allow failure to put more fuel into that fire is the normalization of judgment and looking down on someone if they don't do what's culture or what's normal around. Making a big deal out of failure is something that we learn in our childhood. It's the punishment we get when we don't meet the expectations of our parents and teachers. Without all these boundaries and fear of losing our status among our peers, failure would just be a state, a checkpoint in the journey towards our goals. All of us will stumble and fail in life. Sometimes the journey goes right and we get to the destination only to find out that this is not what we actually wanted. And yeah, doors will get slammed in our face and we will make bad decisions, but that doesn't mean it's the end of life. Life is like a marathon. It's about a long term, and failure is a time to have a drink and some energy bars to continue the run. It's actually that simple, and failure doesn't have to be more than that. We should think of it as a readjustment chance, a break, if you will. Okay. Yeah, this is better. It got dark upstairs, so I came down to my office. Anyway, what I was saying is by setting small goals and achieving them will actually help you break those circuits that we developed over time from childhood to now of fearing the failure. And on the other hand, by taking small steps, you will not feel overwhelmed because you're not jumping, big gaps. And when you get to the destination and you actually look back, you will see that it all makes sense and it's all connected and everything needed to happen in order for you to get to where you really are right now. I hope this was useful and you get something out of it. Please share your thoughts in the comments section so we can talk about it and have conversations there. Thank you for watching. Eid Mubarak to all of you, and never ever give up on your things.